26, 2020, and this is my annual Christmas Carols concert video. It's interesting that every single year we spend we spend the entire year learning 5 or 6 pieces to play for the recital. And right around Thanksgiving time every year, Pam gives us this fun little exercise to do. We turn the dial down a couple of notches to choose pieces that are a little bit easier than the ones that we're playing for the whole year. But what we attempt to do is we attempt to learn 4 or 5 Christmas carols in just 4 or 5 weeks. So 1 Christmas carol per week rather than 5 pieces for the entire year. So I've been working on these 5 Christmas carols. One, which has my favorite one is Elvis Presley's Blue Christmas, which is a duet that I did with Pam. We recorded that in her studio a couple of weeks ago. That will be the finale because it's already been recorded, but now I'm going to provide a recording of the other 4. I just want to make a note that we're at the height of the pandemic right now. The pandemic back in March and April, Michigan, Wayne County, Oakland County here were among the hardest hit in the state, and Michigan was among the hardest hit in the country. But back in the summer it came under pretty good control. We had less than 1,000 infections a day, less than 10 deaths per day on average during the summer. But now it's way, way up again. We have between 5,000 and 10,000 infections in Michigan again now per day, and between 100 and 200 deaths per day in Michigan right now. And I'm not going back to church, so this is actually the first Christmas that I haven't been to church because I just don't trust the pandemic. And that also explains why I'm so scruffy looking. I haven't had a haircut since June, and I haven't done anything with my beard for almost as long. And I'm keeping this look intentionally just to document that this is pandemic times. So, but in the midst of the pandemic, and because there was, social distancing and everything, there was, there hasn't been any socialization at all. Haven't been able to do any Christmas celebrating this year. And as a response to that, I'm doing this Christmas Carol video that I'll put on YouTube and let the relatives, let the family members and relatives and friends enjoy it at their leisure. So that's it. I will now play my 5 Christmas carols. This is A Holly Jolly Christmas. Music and lyrics by Johnny Marks. This is my second piece, I'll Be Home for Christmas. I particularly like this piece because it's very sentimental. I especially like the final lyric where it says, I'll be home for Christmas if only in my dreams, because that's the way it is for me. I'm here. Most of my family members are on the East Coast, so I don't really get to go home for Christmas very much. You know? In recent years, I haven't been home at all, and especially this year in the pandemic, nobody is really doing a whole lot of that. So to me, it's a very sentimental song. I like it. Here it is. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Okay, for my third piece, I'm going to be doing a traditional Christmas hymn, the Ave Maria, except this is going to be a modern, more modern rendition. This is called the Ave Maria For a New Millennium. The Ave Maria being composed by Franz Schubert, the Ave Maria For a New Millennium arranged by a local Detroit pianist by the name of Catherine Rowan. Here it is, the Ave Maria For a New Millennium. For my fourth piece before the finale of the Elvis Presley Blue Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, except this is a more modern arrangement again. This is We Wish You a Classic Christmas, and again arranged by local pianist and composer Catherine Roland. We wish you a classic Christmas. We wish you a classic Christmas, and now I'm going to plug in the recording of the finale of Elvis Presley's Blue Christmas, the duet that I did with my teacher Pam Tucker. One,